Hello there. My name is Tales of Grim and welcome to Cloud Climber. Now, I've had a very long day at work. I just got out of the shower and I thought, I want to play games, but I don't want to play anything too much. So I feel like I'm just going to play a bunch of different random games, which you'll probably see in a bunch of videos me wearing this shirt, I guess. But I don't know really what this game's about. I'm pretty sure it was free. It's been on my account for a while now. And from the looks of things, by the guy who made Choo Choo Charles, so... yeah, 2-star games, that's him. So who knows? I reckon this could be interesting. I don't think it's a particularly long game. I think it's just like an early game he came up with just like while he was experimenting. Oh.
Another day has arrived. I'd best get my water before going to work.
Okay, hold on a second. Oh, this is a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be like a random just climbing game, but there wasn't really going to be much story. There's like actual like vocals, and it's got like the whole like stylizing of like sort of like what Bendy kind of made famous, but like in its own fashion. Like it's not a copy. I'm actually really impressed already. Okay, I'm a bit tired, but we'll see what happens. I keep pressing E. That's just inventory, so yeah, just okay. Sweet. I just have a pail of water. Stand diary page 1489. I may need to get to the neighboring tower in the future, but I know the other buildings keep the entrance of the bridge locked. I saw a key on the table at the top of the tower a few... oh, it's really hard to read that because like the T's got such a small little cross. It looks like lower. Our tower a few weeks ago before I went to get more building supplies. I haven't been up there in a few days, so I'll need to check if it unlocks the bridge door. If the other lower towers ever become vacant, I might need to get it across so I'll have to keep this in mind. Okay, this is left mouse button. A lot more than I thought it'd be. Okay, that's locked. Sure that was locked? Oh.
Construction on the last tower stopped weeks ago. I can only assume that the builders have met their fate by now.
But what are these towers?
I believe it's safe enough for me to go and continue building higher yet from where they left off.
What do you mean?
I'll need to travel across the other 2 towers to get there, but I'm sure I can find a way.
No, I can't go in through there. This is so confusing. Okay, I can't go down. I'm like actually just lost on this whole concept. Like, what's going on? The premise of this game. I guess I'll find out just through playing. Okay, another note. Bernie the Great and Terrible. Diary page 69. Nice. For months, we've been building faster than ever, yet it seems as if every time we complete a new level, the clouds raise higher and higher. I could have sworn we were close to them decades ago, but we're still not done yet. I can only hope that we're getting close. Signed, Bernie the Great and Terrible. Okay, I'm actually really confused, like... so are they escaping something? Their fate? Like, I don't know. Like, we had a chest full of water. I didn't talk about that enough. We have a chest full of water in our room, like... and what do we eat? What are supplies here? What happens if I fall off this tower? Okay, I can't fall. Surely I could just climb this beam. Like, if the door is locked, surely I could just do this. I have a feeling I could just climb this tower, and I wouldn't have any fear of death, because I know it would be instant death at the bottom of that. Like, if you can't see the ground, say your prayers. Hey... so it's like, yeah, bricks and building supplies. Is there no page here? I'm very confused by what's happening. Like, why are they building up? Like, what's the point in all this? Oh, there's another tower. Oh, there is. There's tons of towers. Yeah. But, like, why? What's gonna happen if we go higher? Oh, that's what these are. They're this type of tower. And so we're building these towers because that's clearly very similar building materials. I don't know where I was going with that. But like, we bridged from the tower we made over here. It's like, what's... Then there's like that kind of structure. What are we doing here? I'm so confused. Okay, let me check the other door. Oh, I getcha. So we're hoping the key that's up here opens that door. Once again, could just climb. Oh. Interesting. Hey, I'll take a key. And I'll take... No, I can't. Can I take the saw? That's a really cool saw, like... I like those older style ones. Like, you know... It's not, like, necessarily as good, and there's, like, very little point in today's world to have one of them, but they're just cool. Like, I'd like to just hang one in a shed. Okay, so someone else was here. Oh, isn't that nice? Edna, diary page 36. I can't believe today is the 100th anniversary of our tower. I know others have been building much longer, and now I wish our grandparents had to take this whole thing more seriously. 100 years ago, they decided things were getting dangerous, but why didn't they see the problem 200 years ago, or even longer? I'm still glad they started building, but I wish we could have seen this coming. I keep pressing it like tab if it's gonna escape. I wonder what they're talking about, like, why are we climbing? It's
been quite some time since I was on the second tower.
Oh.
I haven't crossed this bridge since the builders became greedy and took the supplies that were meant to come to our tower. Just like all the other towers, its inhabitants quickly grew desperate and aggressive. Now it stands empty.
I've had a thought. Is the bottom of our tower this shape? Like, is it the same all the way down? Our tower must... It's like 100 years ago? And we're just making this out of bricks and timber? Surely the wind here would just tip our tower over, or it would just collapse under its own weight. Like, those bricks can't hold this. And where are we getting these materials? How do we still have materials? I'm so confused by the whole premise. Like, I'm too confused, honestly. I should just accept that we're in a tower. I shouldn't be thinking about it. Kyle, diary page 46. I guess I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to come so soon. Yesterday we started extreme rationing of our water. A few days back we stopped getting supplies from the ground crew on our lift. So there's people on the ground? We can only assume that they were stolen. They have stolen the supplies for themselves, run out of water and food sources, or simply died. If we don't get into the cloud soon, we might need to see if we can get some from one of the other neighboring towers. I guess that's like a proper concept. Like, I don't know if this is real or not, but I have this very strong memory of something. Like, it might have been on like Mr. Maker or something, but there was like these sheets that were like a very fine mesh or something, and they would hang them on hills with that clouds pass through, or like just over, and it would like catch part of the cloud and like turn it back into water, or like when the cloud hits it would just turn back to water, and then like they would just have water. Am I tripping? Is that not a thing? Oh, I can't open you? Yeah, figures. I can't even... Oh, I can't jump. Oh, that makes me so uneasy. Like, I don't care about jumping, but just being able to jump makes me feel so much happier. Bertha. Diary page 9,825. Because, like, we were here for a while. We were here for, like... our page diary was 1400? 1483? I don't know. That's the number that came to mind. Man. What is happening? That like this tower is over 100 years old and other towers are older? Dear diary, wouldn't it be ironic if it rained now after decades of building? It hasn't rained in decades? Now would be the perfect time since we've just started rationing our supplies more. But I have a good feeling about this. I know I've never seen rain myself, but grandmother always told me how wonderful it felt. It would be so surreal to be on the ground and see water for miles instead of deserts and wasteland. I'm sure it will rain someday. We just need to survive until then. Is that what the towers are for? I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep pressing that button. Is that what the towers are for? Are they for essentially we ran out of water on Earth, and so we built these towers, maybe to do the concept thing I was talking about, where they like catch the clouds and turn them back into water. Like maybe we just
saw the rope card on this level to get to the third tower. I should be able to use it to get across.
Thank you. Is that like the premise? Is that the concept? Like, is that what we're doing? I'll pull you. Oh, yank. Oh, yank you. We are yank you. What am I saying? Am I okay? No. The answer is no. Yes. Kyle. Date. No, it's page. Diary. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. Kyle Diary, page 46. I tried to be reasonable. I tried to talk with them, but those greedy little scumbags of Tower 1 didn't want to share the supplies with us. I'm not going to die miles above the ground drying up like a raisin while other people watch. I'm going over there tonight to take everything I need, so I can last long enough to watch everyone else die. You do you, mate. You do you. You go, queen. Oh, spiral staircase. I want to climb the spiral staircase so badly right now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've up the spiral staircase. There's nothing here. Yeah. Okay then. Well, I was talking about something. I was talking about the premise of this game, wasn't I? Like, so is that what's going on? Do we just exhaust the Earth? And are we up here trying to get clouds? Who's doing that?
I could almost call this place beautiful if these dust storms weren't so suffocating.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair, but I'd still call it beautiful in a very dark, dystopian manner. It is...
I find what I'm looking for at the fourth tower.
It is an awfully beautiful place. Well, since nobody else, so we the last survived, did we hoard all the resources? We had water. We had like a trunk of water. A trunk of lunka? What am I saying? A trunk of water. Heading? You know, that just reminded me. I really like the name Haddock. Like, you know, from Tintin. Isn't that the sailor's name? Captain Haddock? I like that name. It's like it rolls off the tongue. Haddock. Is it Irish? I feel like he might have been Irish in the, or maybe Scottish in the show, because it kind of sounds like it. Oh, Haddock. No, Haddock. Could be. I'm so tired. I'm making so many tangents. What am I doing? Hangdad. Haddang. Diary page number 1. I couldn't be more frustrated right now. We're running out of water, running out of building supplies, and Carl just won't get along with me. At least 5 times today he pretends he's going to push me off the tower. I swear if I do fall someday, it'll be his fault. That's... I mean... I was gonna say, that's kind of a mean joke to play on when you're climbing a tower. I thought I was gonna be able to fall just then. But then at the same time, I feel like that's the only practical joke you can really play. Like, what are your practical jokes? Huh, I stole your water. Huh, I'm gonna push you off this tower. Huh, I'm going to brutally murder you. It's, like, we all go a little bit insane sometimes. But yeah, there's not really many good jokes up here. I replaced all your water with bricks. Joey Diary, page 556. Yesterday, Haddang fell off the tower. I don't know. I was kind of seeing it coming, but you know. I don't know why it happened, but it was a shame, especially since he had the key to most of our water chests. Surely you can break it. Just break the lock. We'll need to break the locked ones open since we've almost emptied out the other chests. So yeah, what? Also, we have like water chests. Like I know we had a water chest in our room, but like I thought maybe I was just like a deranged idiot, and that's why I put my water in a chest. Like this is actually where you guys keep your water. I guess if you're trying to keep dust out of it, but even then, I feel like that's such a meaningless way to do it. Like, surely if you just built, I was gonna say a tub and put a cover on it, but that would be a chest. Okay, you know what, you might be smart. Carl Diary, page 57. 57. I just can't get over it. Heading fell. Heading was the absolute best. Gives the best. Heading gives the absolute best reactions when I mess with him. For the past week, I've been pretending to get mad and shove my arms in him, as if to push him off the tower. I didn't think this will ever get old, but I can tell Heading loves it. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. I agree. I read his diary before he died. After he died as well. Well, I guess we're off. Can I get some water? I'm kind of parched. Actually am parched. Oh, actually that's pretty good. That's good. I feel like there's something inside of here that I just can't see. Anywho, off the rickety bridge.
Looks like I'll need to fix this bridge.
Sorry about that. Can I just... Okay. Stack of planks required. Sorry, my mum just came to my room. Stack of planks. Oh. Okay. I like it. This bridge is too well built for me. I thought this was going to be like a completely messed up like rope bridge.
It's hard to believe that I'm the last one here. I never thought it would end like this.
Ooh, I'm gonna jump.
Makes you wonder what the whole point was in the first place.
Probably to get water so we don't die, but we all died because we were trying to get water. Huh. Well, I've actually travelled a fair bit. I really wanted to take that one back and then, like, do a loop-de-loop. Is this a water tower? I feel like it's the shape of a water tower. Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be like a rope bridge. Like, you know, every movie has, like, this stupid rope bridge. Where, like, for some reason, the people who travel across the land decide only to make a rope bridge. And it's a bad rope bridge. Why do they have rope bridges? Can I open this door? Damn it. I hope it's just full of water and I just drown. Everyone else died because they couldn't get any and I drowned. Notes. A note of ambition. Out of everyone on this earth, our families were the only ones who took this water crisis seriously. We were the ones who started building. We were mocked and told we were insane. We were the ones who everyone looked up to when the lakes and rivers dried up. Our blueprints were the ones that were stolen as people became desperate. Out of everyone on this earth, we were the ones who deserved to survive. The clouds are brimming with liquid life, and we're still so evasive, We've been building for a long time, but we're not done yet. We have farther to go. We will climb the clouds. The son of Zilchar. Okay. So Zilchar is probably the person who started all this? What kind of blueprints were stolen? Like, surely people wouldn't steal blueprints for this. It's literally a brick room with a staircase wrapped around it. Also, is that like... No, I was thinking like... Maybe. It just looks like they've built a different design for this top floor. So they just like stopping? Because that one... Oh, it's similar. I'm thinking like that one looks like... Except they built a spiral staircase, which is different. But at least like it looks like they could be building the next floors up. Oh, and there's a crane. Oh, that's right. They did mention there was going to be like how they get supplies from people down below. Dewey. I do like the name Dewey. Dewey Diary, page 490. This evening, Kevin made a really nice cheesy speech about how we alone will prevail, and how we're the only descendants of the great ones who deserve life. It was honestly the cringiest speech I've ever heard, and that's really saying a lot considering the other stuff he's been saying lately. He also keeps referring to himself in the third person. He only responds to us if we call him son of Zilchar. I feel like he's probably going a little insane. Maybe a little power hungry. A son of Zilchar? I can take Oh. What am I making? I got a saw and some wood. I will build the world. Or destroy it. Or I'll just do something else. What's up here? Oh. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. I get to build the staircase as I'm walking up it. Is this how Fortnite works? Am I Fortniting? I don't know, I've never played Fortnite. Oh. What was the saw for?
This place really is beautiful, even with the dust storms.
That's what I was saying, it's like desolate.
Peaceful in a way.
It's a peaceful, beautiful.
I've been working on that tower my whole life and never once stopped to appreciate what we'd spent our lives building. We only looked up to the clouds, hoping we'd someday reach them, so we could prolong our lives.
Hmm.
But now that everyone's gone, I know any attempt I might make at accomplishing that would be futile. Rather than spending the rest of my life building a tower, maybe it's time I took a break. It's been a long time, but I think I'm finally done.
What kind of break? Oh my goodness. Oh, we're just sitting, okay. I thought we were just about to... Yeah. It's raining! I was thinking at some point it had to rain, like... Hey, what was the saw for? Why did I have a saw? Man, did I miss something? Like, could I have opened a door or something with that saw? Like, is there something I could have done? Maybe, I don't know. But that's actually really cool. Like, I've never seen anyone mention this game, and like, you know, not in like a, oh, did you guys see that person play it? But like, I've never seen anyone even play it. Like, I've never seen anything about it. And honestly, it was kind of cool. Sorry, I'm staring at Choo Choo Charles. It was actually kind of cool. Like, the premise was interesting. It had a good like story element to it. Just like reading these diaries, learning about the people who were up here. Just the little dirty countryman up there. Just all the what was I saying? I got so distracted. I can't be looking over that direction. I'm gonna stare into your eyes. I looked away immediately. All the little quirks, like when you start off the game and you open your chest and it's a chest full of water, that threw me for a loop. I didn't want to question it because I knew I would just like be scared of the answer. But it was interesting. Like, the concept was good. There wasn't any issues with it. Being able to jump would have been nice, but I would have tried so badly to jump off the tower if that was the case. So probably for the best. I think I was thinking about through the entire thing, like, if there's clouds above you, surely at some point it will rain, right? Like, unless you guys have found a way to physically destroy water and the elements that are used to make water. Because, you know, like, you know, water isn't a finite thing. It's essentially infinite. Like, it's renewable. Every time it's used, it essentially comes back and it dries up, becomes clouds, and rains back down. You drink it all over again. Like, or use it for whatever. Like, it's essentially an infinite resource. So I don't know how they would have done it to the point, like, where it's dried up completely on Earth, and it's also not raining, because that means the clouds would be so heavy, like, all the water on Earth essentially dried up. I'm assuming the water they were getting was probably from mining, like, going deep underground to find the last remnants of caves of water. Man. Wouldn't that be kind of interesting, though, like, in, like, a weird way? Like, imagine you're in a desolate wasteland, like complete desert vibes, and you're traveling underwater trying to get the last remnants, like anything to survive, and you find this cavern of like crystal clear, freezing cold water. What an experience that would be just to jump in and just like swim in that, especially if you like you might have only seen enough water to drink a cup of every now and then in your entire life. You've never seen a body of it. That'd be such a surreal experience. Like, that'd be sick. That'd be so, like, I don't know, it would just be so different and weird. It'd be interesting to experience. But I don't know if we'll see that in my lifetime. Maybe in a couple lifetimes. After we destroy the planet, that is. Anyway, that was it for this game. This game was relatively short. This is probably going to be, like a 25-minute video. But it was good. It was interesting. I had fun with it. Like, I had fun just exploring a concept I hadn't really gone into that much. And like these towers are such an interesting idea. They didn't really explain what the towers are used for. It was just that they're trying to get to the clouds to harvest them. I don't know how that was going to happen, but I mean, they're going to do what they're going to do. Personally, for me, I would have just picked a plane. You can be up in the clouds in seconds. Man, I'd be the best in this kind of world. Just, why don't you just get water with a plane? Or why don't you just do this? And then they'll beat me to death. They won't pretend to throw me off this tower, they will literally throw me off this tower. And then they'll drink my blood, because it's partially water. Anywho, have a good one, you guys. See you guys in the next video.